Greetings everybody, welcome back to the pub. I'm very happy to say that we have another Advent Calendar beer to review, and with me to do this one is my other co-host from the Brit and Yankee pubcast I should say, the senior brewing consultant from Church Street Brewing, Mr. Chuck Fort. How are you, Chuck?
I'm just fine.
Oh, you didn't do your signature. Hang on, we'll do that again.
You asked me how.
Oh, I did, yeah. Okay, cut that out. Yeah, we'll redo. Take two. And with me is the senior brewing consultant from Church Street Brewing in Itasca, Illinois, Mr. Chuck Fort.
Hello.
Oh, wow. A little bit. He always does that little signature thing there to begin with. Well, here we are, Chuck. Thank you very much for coming in. We are on day 3 of our Advent Calendar, and I expect you're wondering where the beer is that I took out at the beginning of the video for today.
I saw it, and I don't know where it is now.
Well, it's in Santa's little thing here, and I just like to show everybody that I could pull this one out in his little stocking. There we go. And by the way, you're looking very Christmassy in your kind of red lumberjack hat and outfit,
yeah,
which is
the
good.
lumberjack.
And you got the green t-shirt on as well. That's fantastic. Yeah, great.
Sort of Christmassy. Not as Christmassy as that.
Well, no.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I've only got one ugly sweater, and but I've only got one ugly body to put in it, so that's all right. Anyway, what beer we have today, as you saw at the beginning, is West Side Brewing Company. They're out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and this beer is going to test my taste buds a little bit because it is a double IPA with blood orange. Now, I am not an orange in beer type of guy. Are you?
Yeah, no, I but I think I can judge it fairly because I know what it should taste like.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Good man. Well, this one, as I said, is blood orange, and if I had to have an orange in beer, then the blood, like the Count, and all I like the blood in my beer, blood orange. So this is, as I said, a double IPA coming in at 9.3. Now, we did contact the brewer, whose name is Colin Foy, and he very kindly told me some details about it, but he also said that this beer was canned on September the 22nd. Here we are, December the 3rd, so we could be kind of outside of what he said was his 90-day Best By. Now, in my
still feels good, though. It's not too hard.
Well, and also, I think the hops lose a little of their characteristics, but do you get hops in a 9.3? I don't know.
Oh, you should. The only thing you worry about when you add fruit is that it re-ferments in the can. So if it's really hard, you might have a problem, but it's still...
Well, I hope we don't have a gusher.
Soft. Looks fine.
Yeah, let me go ahead and open this. Right, I hope I'm not going to get a gusher here. We're going to crack this little puppy. Okay, no gushing, that's good. It was a good as it opened. Now, in your honor, I have Church Street glasses, so we'll pour this out and see how we go. What are you expecting from a double IPA with fruit?
Well, it's...
Oh, as I went like that, I got the whiff of the orange come across.
All right, yeah. You want a balance, hopefully, and I guess it's your preference as to whether it's balanced or not. Too much one way or the other. So.
Yeah, right. I guess you're right there. I also have a Church Street glass, but I've also got one with Family 2C on it, which was a collaboration I know you guys did. So, anyway, let's do an aroma check here. I've already kind of given it away a bit that I've got the orange.
Yeah. I mean, but that's good. That you sort of did a drive-by.
Yeah.
And you got the hops right away.
Yeah, I got the orange. That's what I always.
I get the orange too, but I get the hops.
Yeah, I'm getting the hops now, so that's a good sign. It's a nice color. It's kind of what you would expect for a double IPA. It's obviously unfiltered, slightly cloudy. Definitely not a hazy though. I don't think he categorizes this as a hazy.
Yeah, that's just the visual thing. It's a style, I suppose. New England IPA. It's not a New England.
Nah. Well, should we drink it
anyway? But I mean, this is certainly.
Cheers! Happy Christmas. Okay.
Yes. I mean,
did I just crack the glass? No. Oh.
I didn't think so. I was careful.
Anyway, carry on.
But I mean, it looks like it held up well.
Okay.
I think it held up pretty well.
I am suitably impressed because it's not orange juice, but it does have like that zesty tartness that you get from
Citric.
The rind.
Yeah, the citric part.
Citric?
Citrus part of it.
Okay.
You get the citrus.
See, we're going to get all the proper characteristics and adjectives here from him. You know, we're okay. How long have you been brewing, chap?
A long time.
Eons. Okay,
But,
cool.
Yeah, long time.
Well, what do you think of this? Give us your opinion.
Well, it used to be, IPAs were supposed to be real bitter and resiny finish and all that, and then it just sounds like what he had initially. And he's backed off on that. He's backed off the malt backbone and everything a little bit, and so this beer isn't as heavy and thick in the body as maybe the older IPAs would be. Which is nice because then you don't have to use so many hops to get the hops to come through. That's kind of what this feels like. And it'd be nice to try it without the blood orange too. So I think that'd be even more.
And that's absolutely true. The base beer for that is one of their standard ones that they sell. And you know, he's. I've got a few notes here actually. I pull it out. I might as well start looking down. I did contact Colin, who very kindly told me that it's basically a straight base US2 Rome malt. 5% Munich, 10% dextrose. What's dextrose?
It's corn sugar, basically. So what it is, it's 100% fermentable. Mm-hmm. You use a little bit of it. A lot of times you use that in these beers. You'll get your starting gravity a little higher, means a little more alcohol, and it'll dry it out a tiny bit. So, it's a little crisper, you know.
Yeah.
And which is nice.
Now
a lot of people do that.
Sorry, you said about the gravity. Is that Plato? Because he's given me some notes here that it started about 17.5 DP. What's
degrees Plato.
Okay, and I don't know what philosophers got to do with this.
There you go. But like for instance, like a typical Helles or like just lager, light lager might be like 11.5 Plato. Just for reference.
Well, this started out at 15,
so it starts out higher,
and it ended up at 1. He said, so it's quite a drop.
Yeah. So that yeast chewed through just about everything.
And I want to make sure I tell you what the hops are in this. It's Columbus, Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe, both in the boil and for dry hop. So,
well, I think
and
I wanted to say too that I think that for the people that want a blood orange IPA. Or double IPA. This is what you want. I think it's right there. Because if you don't, people get blood orange. They want to be able to taste it. If they can't taste it, they're going to be unhappy.
Well, I can definitely taste the orange,
but it's not over the top. I think it's probably well balanced.
And also, he did tell me that he used 1.25 pounds of blood orange puree per gallon. I don't know if that's a lot or not, but it seems like a lot to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is a nice beer. I have to say, if I had a choice between a regular double IPA and this one, I'd probably go for the regular double IPA. That said, this has the flavors of the season because you have orange and all sorts of things at this time of the year. So we haven't used our bell yet on any of our days, so I'm going to give this one, based on the fact that I don't like orange beers, I'm going to give this one a ding.
Okay.
Is that a good thing?
Sure.
Give me that ding. Okay. Will you come back again sometime?
I will.
Can you come back tomorrow?
Possibly.
Okay, good man. We'll see you tomorrow.
I might just be here tomorrow. All night, maybe. I don't know.
You can stay over. I've got the couch over there. It's fine. Yeah, good. Cheers, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for the next day of the Brit and Yankee Advent Craft Beer Calendar. Ho, 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 ho.